21 years ago, Grace Resources began with one paid employee. That would be me, Steve Baker, and 16 volunteers. Our mission was to eliminate hunger in the Antelope Valley and show the love of Christ in a tangible way by the giving of services. There were days in those humble beginnings when I would see how much money came in the mail that day, then run to the grocery store, sometimes at 11:30 at night, and purchase the food for the next day. At that time, we were feeding about 1,500 people a month. We knew that feeding people alone was not a solution to hunger. In order to defeat hunger, we needed to do much more. Giving people food, however, did gain their trust, and that paid off over the years. God has been amazing as He's trusted us with people who are homeless, the near homeless, and the working poor. Homeless individuals, families, and homeless veterans, and as a result, we earned the trust of the community. At times I felt like I didn't know what I was doing, but I trusted God to lead me, to lead us, and He did. Slowly our ministry, outreach, influence, and ability to reach people grew, and so did the need. 1 out of 4 children in the Antelope Valley will go to bed hungry tonight. More and more people are struggling with food deficiency through joblessness, generational poverty, and other economic challenges. Today we feed over 1,500 people a week, and because people trust us, we're able to offer programs that targets the root causes of hunger. At every stage, God has opened new doors of opportunity and brought people to Grace to fill those needs. As we've grown in influence, other agencies have asked us to help them. The Department of Children and Family Services asked us to help reduce child abuse in the Antelope Valley by being the lead agency in the Prevention Initiative Demonstration Project. This grant was originally for a year, but we were so successful they have now continued it into its 4th year. With that success, they asked us again for help, helping parents with children in the system to help them provide family visitation centers. This past month, 31 families had 90 visits from 1.5 to 3 hours in length, and efforts to reunify parents with their children. Those visits happened in a neighborhood house with a kitchen, a living room, and backyard instead of a sterile office. Trained and certified volunteer parent coaches were there to encourage and help those families. In March of this year, our 42nd Power Class graduates met in our dining room for their graduation ceremony. What began as a welfare to work program in 1993 soon grew into a basic life skills class that teaches personal growth, order, wisdom, ethics, and relationships. Literally hundreds of graduates have experienced a better standard of living because of what they've learned in this powerful curriculum. On April 12th of this year, our 154th student graduated from our computer class, certified to go into the workforce, equipped to work in any office requiring computer skills in the Antelope Valley. On April 13th of this year, 6 individuals graduated from our 9th Power 2 class. This is a relatively new class on linear thinking, writing, and learning, designed to prepare students to enter college classes and pass the English competency exam, and to help graduates learn to communicate in spoken and written word through linear thinking and writing. These 3 classes have enabled us to empower people to thrive, not just survive. Through training, education, food, clothing, and shelter, that's our vision. And today that vision has become even more attainable. In July of 2011, we took over operation of the Lancaster Community Shelter. Catholic Charities, the organization that ran the shelter for 21 years, decided to terminate their contract with the city of Lancaster. The interesting part of this is that it was 6 weeks before the renewal date of their contract. I got a call from the city and was told, "We need to talk. Can you come over right away?" You can imagine our scramble when we learned that we had to submit a proposal to the city on running the shelter in just a few weeks. But our staff worked at a frantic pace and managed to pull it all together by the deadline. We were awarded the contract and took over operations of the shelter on July 1st. From the start, it was a perfect fit. Stacy Waddle, our thrift store manager, was sitting in my office when I announced to our staff that we were going to take on the shelter. She had been quietly wrestling with her need to get involved in a ministry that she was trained for. At the end of the meeting, she was very emotional and I thought something was wrong. But then she said that our taking on the shelter was an answer to her prayer. As a result, she became the shelter director and has done an amazing job. We are not just a food bank anymore. Our emergency grocery program distributes groceries 5 times each week. 4 hot family-style meals are served each week. 3 are served at Grace on Wednesday night, Friday night, and Sunday afternoon. The 4th is served at Desert Winds Community Church in Palmdale on Tuesday nights. Every year, we provide 2,200 families with Thanksgiving baskets, feeding almost 10,000 individuals. We also serve a complete Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving Day here at Grace, and on Christmas Day, we do the same with a Christmas dinner. In August, we do our Backpack to School program, providing backpacks loaded with school supplies to children in our area that can't afford them. Our Warm Hearts, Warm Coats program provides gently used hats, coats, gloves, mittens, and scarves to hundreds of needy people in the cold weather. Over 150 moms get diapers, formula, and baby food from us each month. At Christmas, we give away thousands of toys in our Graceful Christmas program and Adopt a Family programs. Over 400 people receive mail at Grace, and we provide services to our homeless veterans on a regular basis. Our budget is about $100,000 a month to run these programs and efforts to eliminate hunger in the Antelope Valley, keep the shelter doors open, pay our staff, and purchase the daily items needed. I can't tell you how important you are to this ministry, or thank you enough for your generous support. You're here to help us, but another reason is the opportunity for us to thank you for your generous support and to let you know how important you are to our ministry. We really hope that you see all that we do, and we hope that you'll continue to support our ministry, and we hope that you'll come down and volunteer. Thank you so much.